Give me 1 second to pull out the live and type into the chat, and then we'll get started with Aries. All right, so thanks, Gypsy. Appreciate you. Appreciate that. Blessing upon the live. Let's forget bring this down here. All right. So let's look at new love, guys. So let's start with Aries here. And Aries is going to be at let's do 140 for Aries. Okay, Aries. Look at new love. So what does Aries need to know about new love source? New love for Aries. New love for Aries. Let's see. New love for Aries. Ooh, treated like royalty. Nice, Aries. Let's see. You may meet someone new who'll put you on a pedestal. You'll feel adored and cherished. If only everyone could be treated this good. Okay, Aries, let's look into this. These are going to be like relatively short. But let's look, Aries. It's a good start. It's a good start, Aries. Let's see. New love for Aries. Yeah, you may meet this person through friends, through social circle, through dating, obviously. They are sincere with the Knight of Pentacles. So this person, like, is someone new, obviously, because we're talking about new love here. But you're going to know who this person is because they're going to treat you very, very well. You're going to feel adored and cherished by this person. They're very sincere. They take their love life very seriously, though they may move slowly with the Knight of Pentacles there. So as you're dating, Aries, just make sure that you're moving slowly. Again, like this is like timing. The cups could be months, so make sure you're giving people 3 months, because they say 3 months is like when you really start to see the real person. So make sure while you're dating, you give at least 3 months to really like get to know someone. I do see you meeting someone that you're going to be making like some sort of like future plans with, Aries. Looks really nice. That's a great start, Aries. Let's pull you, like, there's another aspect to these cards here. Let's see what comes through. I might incorporate this with the others, maybe not. We'll see how it reads. Yeah, don't be too trusting. Yeah, again, so like make sure that you are giving people at least 3 months to really get to know that person. And then you'll know like if this is someone you want to move forward with or not. But yeah, you may meet someone who's going to treat you very, very well. All right, Taurus. Taurus starts at, let's see, 6. Let's do 6:15. All right, Taurus. New love for Taurus, Source. New love for Taurus. Zodiac sign of Taurus here. New love for Taurus. Oh, your future partner is approved of or selected by your family or parents. Perhaps you'll find love through an arranged marriage or family connections. Okay. So it looks like your future partner is someone that, your family's going to like. You may, for some of you, it could be arranged marriage, or you meet them somehow through family. Can be. See, Taurus, love. You're going to meet someone like your parents are really going to like, Taurus. Let's see. Or your family's really going to like. Taurus, for some of you may have recently moved or going through some sort of transition in your life, and you may meet this person during that time. But I think as time goes on, it's like you're going to get to know this person better, and you're going to see different sides of their personality that you like as time moves forward. That's what I'm getting with this tower here. I'm going to kind of look more into this tower for Taurus. Yeah, you may be willing to give this person a chance, though it's like you do have still are quite guarded. It's got you have your boundaries up. And this person may be quite different from like your usual type or something along those lines there. Okay, let's see, Gemini. Ten. Let's see. All right, Gemini. Let's look at new love for Gemini. New love for Gemini, Source. New love for Gemini. Drinking buddies. You may meet a new love in a bar or during an event where alcohol is served. You may not be using the best judgment. Hopefully, you won't have regrets the next morning. All right. So you could be like meeting someone maybe while you're out, or maybe you're meeting someone that's be careful about drunk texting. Gemini, I feel like guided to say that. Like, be careful about drunk texting. Let's see. Or if you're like dating online, be careful about like, I don't know, drunk swiping. I don't know. I've never done internet dating, but yeah, just definitely be mindful. Make sure that you're when you're making decisions in romantic love, make sure you're acting from like a place of like groundedness and clarity. But let's see what comes through, Gemini. And make sure that you are healed from the past. You know, before you move on to new phase, Gemini, I'm getting that with the Three of Swords, Justice, and the Judgment there. And evaluate when you are connecting with new people, like evaluate from a place of utilizing your logic and your intuition. From like a sense of like wholeness, confidence, not from a place of insecurity, so you can make the best decision that's in alignment with you. But you may meet someone who kind of like maybe helps you like heal in some way. Just make sure that you're not relying upon other people to heal you, and you're taking the time to really like heal self, Gemini. But you may bond with someone over hardships, you know. You know, like when you're making decisions in love, you know, make sure that you're listening to your core truths and like what's truly in alignment with you. Like, is this person in alignment with you? Do you share similar values, core beliefs, things like that, Gemini? And just, take your time, Gemini. Take your time. Moving on to Cancer. All right, Cancer. New love for Cancer, Source. New love for Cancer. Gemini got that. You may meet a new love in a bar or during an event where alcohol is served. You may not be using the best judgment. Hopefully you won't have regrets in the morning. Gemini got that same card. Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini or, I don't know, possibly. Let's see. You love a Cancer. Hello, welcome in. You love a Cancer. I think it's like ensuring like you're thinking long term, like thinking about the long term impact of decisions, Cancer. Because you may have like an attraction or a draw towards someone. Nine of Wands would be like plans that aren't fully formed, and so you may not know exactly where this is heading, or but you do feel some sort of draw towards someone here. I think it's about utilizing like your past knowledge, wisdom, experiences to kind of navigate the situation. You could be kind of taking a step back, pulling back to figure out a new approach to the situation. Okay, moving on to Leo. All right, Leo. New love for Leo. New love for Leo, Source. New love for Leo. Oh, nice, Leo. Let's see. You may meet someone who's supportive or will help advance your career. This person will believe in you and will want you to believe in yourself too. Oh, nice, Leo. This is someone like someone that's going to be very supportive of your ambitions, your drive, your passions, your desires in life. Let's see. You may feel really supported by this person, but you may feel like you still need more information in regards to this person before you make decision. But again, like you may meet this person, like know who this person is because maybe you have some sort of talent, passion, or skill that maybe you're not planting seeds with or growing or nurturing. You may be kind of holding yourself back in some way, and this person may offer you some sort of encouragement or because they believe in you. Okay, moving on to Virgo. All right, Virgo, new love for Virgo. Hey, High Priestess. New love for Virgo. Blast from the past. You may reunite with an ex or on again, off again lover. Finding new love may be on hold until you figure out if you've already found the one worth waiting for. Ah, okay. Let's see for Virgo. New love for Virgo. Okay, and see, I get you after Allsigns. Yeah, Virgo, you may be thinking or considering new love, but it's like I think there's still some healing that is happening for you, Virgo. It's like you may be kind of like the situation that you're in, could be kind of paused with the hanged man. And you are considering maybe looking in other areas, but you still may not be healed from something from the past. Um, yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you, Virgo. So things might be on hold for you, Virgo, in terms of new romantic love. Yeah, these are gonna be kind of short, guys. Let's see. Libra. All right, new romantic love for Libra. Let's see, parental relationships. You may attract a relationship that has a parent-child dynamic. Instead of playing the role of a parent or a child, the test will be whether you can treat one another as equals. Let's see for Libra. New love for Libra. I feel like you're wanting to break out of like old patterns, maybe like of codependency, things like that. I'm seeing the devil at the bottom of the deck. And I do feel like you're looking very attractive, Libra, Queen of Wands. But I feel like you're looking to like break a certain cycle of maybe like codependency or are feeling like, you're always the one that keeps the relationship afloat. You're always the one that takes action. You're always the supportive one. It's like you're seeking connection that is more equal. So it's like you're breaking cycles of codependency, Libra. Moving on to Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. New love for Scorpio. New romantic love for Scorpio. New romantic love for Scorpio. New romantic love for Scorpio. Let's see. Who will you choose? Two or more individuals may want a relationship with you simultaneously. You'll have to choose which one to pursue exclusively or whether you'll hold out for someone new. Okay, so Scorpio, you got options here. New romantic Scorpio. Yeah, judgment is about decision. I do feel like you may have like someone you've known in the past here. And you also may have someone who may come across like more like they move really slowly, but they come across very like dependable, reliable, responsible with the Knight of Pentacles here. I think you have a clear idea of what it is that you want. You want someone dependable, generous, stable, kind. You have air, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy, fire, uh, more Scorpio energy with the Judgment. But I feel like if you have a decision to make, Scorpio, you're going to choose the one that's most reliable, dependable, loyal, stable, with the King of Pentacles there. Moving on to Sagittarius. 31. All right, Sagittarius. Let's get new love for Sag. New love for Sagittarius. New love for Sagittarius. Feeling limited. A disability or limitation leaves you feeling undeserving of love. Try to remember that as long as you can give love, you're worthy of being loved in return. So there's healing needed for Sag here. Yeah, you may be feeling a bit insecure, but I feel like you're going to be getting your confidence back here. Because you're going to be listening to your intuition and embracing more of like this kind of playful attitude with the Page of Cups there. I do feel like Sag, looks like you're going to be getting your confidence back with that Queen of Wands. As you're seeking like new beginnings, new potentials, something solid here, someone solid, something that can lead to something. Queen of Wands, knowing what you deserve, knowing what you do not deserve, and not settling. But keeping that self-belief, that confidence, that inner fire within you burning, and being comfortable in your own skin with that Queen of Wands. Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. New romantic love for Capricorn. Hey, Pearl. And your future partner is approved of or selected by your family or parents. Perhaps you'll find love through an arranged marriage or family connections. That came through for another sign. Was it Might have been Taurus, maybe. But looks like you're gonna find someone here who your family likes, your parents like, maybe your friends like this person as well. Some of you, it could be like arranged marriage, or you meet them through family somehow. Capricorn. Romantic love for Capricorn. This the King of Cups, yeah, that showed up for Taurus. This is someone very kind, caring, empathetic. They could be really good with children. Um, you know, in love, Capricorn, you could be like weighing the pros and cons, or maybe you have some choices. But I do feel like you are like wanting that soulmate connection, that connection that's just flows, it's just easy. You um really understand each other, you get each other, you help each other. It just feels very comfortable with this person. And I feel like that's going to be a big deciding factor because it feels very like caring, nurturing with this person. And not only that, I think your family likes this person as well. So that's what I got for Capricorn. Okay, Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. New love for Aquarius. New love for Aquarius, source. New love for Aquarius. New romantic love for Aquarius. Lessons in expression. You may meet someone new who will challenge you to express yourself and your feelings. If you hold yourself back, an opportunity for love may slip away or fail to actualize. Let's see. New romantic love for Aquarius. Mm. Yeah, there could be someone that maybe you have your eyes on, Aquarius. Let's see, we got fire, earth, air here. You know, the Queen of Wands is the queen. She's not afraid to make the first move because she'd rather know than not know. And she's confident enough that if, let's say, she lets someone know that she is interested in them and they don't share that same interest, it's like she's confident enough in herself where it doesn't like make her feel any less secure. She just says like, okay, well, that's at least it's better to know than not know. Me waste time, and that means like my person is still out there. You know. There could be someone that, you feel a bond with that, you're still trying to make decisions in regards to, in terms of expression. So I have Aquarius and moving on to Pisces. Oh, I like this. This is a nice and straight to the point, short reading. Let's see. 41 Pisces. All right, Pisces. New romantic love for Pisces source. New romantic love for Pisces. Ooh, sparks fly when a new love comes into your life. If you take time to get to know this person on a deeper level, you can both turn your powerful chemistry into something lasting. So you're going to meet someone where you feel like intense attraction, like sexual chemistry with Pisces. New romantic love for Pisces, new romantic love for Pisces source. New romantic love for Pisces source, new romantic love for Pisces. Got Virgo here, air, water. I think it's about one, getting your head and your heart in alignment, Pisces, and figuring out what it is that you want. Some of you, it could be a Virgo, air sign, water. You got Cancer, Chariot, bottom of the deck, so it doesn't have to be. It can be any sign. But you may feel like a spark with someone here, and it can even be like you may even feel like an intellectual connection with this person with that King of Swords there. But you do feel like this person kind of checks off your boxes with the Nine of Cups there. Maybe you like spend some time kind of in hermit mode, Pisces, and this person kind of caught your attention, and you've been kind of like wanting to know more about this person, you know? But this person feels the chemistry too. And it has the potential to turn into something lasting. If you take the time to get to know this person on a deeper level. I think it's about getting your head and your heart into alignment and like finding how to like really like kind of connect with this person. I think this person's like they really like intellectual stimulation. Like so you may have a really nice conversation with this person. It stimulates them intellectually and getting to know this person, finding out what they like to talk about, and um, yeah, it looks good, Pisces. Okay, so that was the all signs. It was really short, straight to the point. I like that. It wasn't like 3 hours long, so that was nice. Okay, NC. So let's get to your questions here. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. So NC, let's see. Why is Chris asking so many questions about what I'm doing? Wait, why is Chris asking so many questions about what I am doing to your boss and others? Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean what you're doing to your boss and others? What the hell does that mean? Does he think you're manipulating them or something? Let's see. Why is Chris asking NC so many questions about what she's doing to her boss and others? I think you're a Libra, right, NC? That could be the boss there. It's like they're in their head about it. 9 of Swords. It's something like they don't understand, like... It comes from like past hangups in their life there with that 9 of Swords there. And it's like they're focusing on the wrong thing, NC. They're focusing on the wrong thing. Yeah, like he's yeah, it's not even his stuff. Like it's like I don't know if he thinks you're going to get the drop on him or you know, like you're up to something here, like strategic. And he's out of the loop. The 5 of Swords can be like a highly competitive environment, like dog eat dog, you know? And he just may be concerned that you're doing something strategic or trying to get the drop on competition somehow or something like that. He's asking about your projects, like what you're working on. Yeah. Because he feels like he's like out of the loop or something. Why is Chris asking so many questions about like what NC's been working on, projects, stuff like that? There's also a part of him that feels like, he's got a lot of responsibilities and a lot of work, like, on him. I don't know if he's also like this trying to see like, hey, are you like, do you have like all this extra work and stuff to you? That could be part of it as well. And there's something about him like wanting to conserve his energy with that Four of Pentacles there. Yeah, because it's like he may have a vision, but he may feel like he doesn't have the time, energy, or resources to maybe keep up with demands. I don't know why he would be asking you about projects you're working on. Does that make sense, NC? And there's something about getting priorities in order and asking questions, maybe getting like ideas or seeing things in a new perspective. And you may be curious if you're working on any, like past projects or past things too. That's what I'm getting into. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what came through. There's like a few things there. I know you're driving, so I don't want you to have to feel like you got to answer. I want you to be safe and see out there on that road. Let's go to your second question. Why is leadership investigating how I do my work all of a sudden when it's been good? Okay. Wise leadership investigating why NC's been doing, how NC's been doing her work, even though it's been good. Wise leadership investigating. I think that part of it is like they want to ensure like you're completing. Like you're completing projects before moving on to the next ones. Um, Also something about like utilizing like your resources. And there's something about like just checking in on the projects. Looks like. Yeah, because like they do feel like you're doing a good job. And they may feel like they kind of just want to like check to see how you're doing things because I think they feel like you are doing such a good job. Yeah. Or ones could be like making a dream real, like reaching a milestone. They also want to ensure like there's no cracks in the foundation with what it is that you're completing. I can get this music going again. Was management leadership investigating? They feel like you're doing a good job. It's almost like they're trying to get foresight into any potential challenges that may arise as well, and counter them before they become like really big cracks in foundation. But they're also like just kind of like keeping an eye on you, kind of like because they feel like you are confident and you have a vision and they have a vision and And you just want to make sure like the projects you're doing is like in alignment with their vision, though they also feel like you do a good job as well. But they're trying to get priorities in order, and just making sure like you are sticking with the plan and getting priorities in order, and that you're able to manage, like you may be working on multiple projects, you know. And they understand like it's a highly competitive field or a highly competitive job. And they do feel like you are really skilled at what you do and you do a really good job. I don't know if that makes sense, NC, but that's like what came through there. That resonates. But I feel like what they're finding, like if they had any kind of concerns, it's like they're moving past those concerns because they're like, no, she's doing a great job. She's very skilled at what she does. Just make sure like you're not working yourself to exhaustion. And I do feel like be on the lookout for opportunities to like get priorities in order. Because they may present you with like more work. It's possible. I hope that helps, NC. All right, guys, so I'm going to hop off and kind of rest up a little bit. And I will be live again later to do more readings. And I'll see you guys again real soon. All right, bye, guys.